Hello students, earlier we have studied liquid pressure and today we are going to start atmospheric pressure. So dear, we all are having a blanket of air around us. Means we all are surrounded by a cover of air. So this blanket of air, how it is holded here in this way. For example, this is the ground. So, gravitational pull, you all know that Earth's gravitational pull is responsible for holding, right? For every object, including this blanket of air. Now, we call this blanket of air what we call atmosphere. And it spreads nearly about 1000 kilometer above the surface of Earth. So it means we all means the all objects on Earth. For example, this is Earth. We all are bearing means a sort of pressure, a huge mass of this air above, okay, at all the points. Means we all are having this huge mass of air at all the points, right? And we call this pressure of this here, direction of the pressure, and we call this pressure what we call atmospheric pressure, or simply we can say the air pressure. Okay, and we know that pressure is what? Force per unit area, or force perpendicular means thrust per unit area. Now if imagine, let the height of the atmosphere above any place be h. So the weight of that column contained in that particular, we can assume that h. For example, here is a particular this column and height is h, right? Particular area. So now we can find out the atmospheric pressure at the place. Means the weight of the air column contained in a cylinder of the height particular h over a unit area. In this way we can find out. Okay, now I am saying that we all are just bearing this large atmospheric pressure all the time. But why do we not normally feel this? Why do we don't feel this huge pressure? Why? Because inside our body we are having fluids, right? So they are also exerting pressure outside. So there is means the pressure inside also, inside our bodies, okay, and that is almost equal to this external air pressure. That's why we do not normally feel this, means the pressure of air, right? Means here the internal pressure will cancel the effect of the outside pressure because both are equal. So it saves us from getting crushed. Okay, now you can perform simple activity. All are having the plastic bottles. You can take the bottle, right, any plastic bottle, and now pour some water into it, and pour some water and hot water into it. Okay, now after some time, what you are doing here? while you are pouring water inside the bottle, hot water inside the bottle, so this hot water will heat the air inside the bottle also. After heating, the air will spread and it will come out. Okay. After adding the water, you have covered it with the lid. Now some of the air, it gets displaced, means after the spreading, some of the air will come out. So means the pressure of air inside is now reduced. So in the second step, when you will throw this water, right? Now after the, first of all you will close the lid, and whenever you will throw the water, so what will you observe? You will observe that the bottle it will shrink, distorted. Why? Because of the large pressure difference here acting inwards. Outside the pressure is more, inside the pressure is less. So from more to, direction will be from more to less. It is this large difference in pressure acting inwards that is responsible for this distortion and this crushing. Okay, so this simple activity you can perform by own. Now next we will do variation in air pressure. Variation in air pressure means with increase in height, what will be the effect? Variation in air pressure. So you have observed when we move upwards in the atmosphere, means the height of the air column. I am just considering this as the air column. So when we move in this direction, means upwards to the atmosphere, means the height of this column of air, height of this column, it would decrease. When we are here, then the height is this much. When we are here, the height is this much. When we are here at this place, the height, you can imagine that how the height is now here, that is decreasing. So this will lead to the decrease in air pressure at higher altitudes. Okay, and so means you have observed when we move to higher altitudes, breathing also is affected. Breathing means we have to breathe forcefully, right? Because similarly pressure inside our fluids also get reduced. So we want to overcome the oxygen deficiency by forceful breathing. Okay, and you have seen whenever the climbers they move to the higher altitudes, they take the oxygen cylinders with them, right? This is the same reason that the pressurized that the particular aircrafts, they have the pressurized cabins also to overcome this. So this is due to the air pressure. As air pressure, it will increase with increasing height, right? Due to decrease in height. Okay, so this is about the variation in this atmospheric pressure. Now importance of this air pressure also. Last topic, importance of the air pressure. Now we have observed commonly when we drink a liquid with a straw, particular straw, then what will happen? For example, this is the straw and this is our drink. Then when we means the suck from here this liquid, that means that first of all what will happen, the air inside the straw, it will decrease, because by sucking it will decrease. So the air pressure acting on the surface of liquid here, that is more. It becomes greater as comparison to inside. And this forces the liquid to move upwards inside the straw. Similarly, doctors use the syringe for injecting anything. That also works on the same principle. Okay, so these are the common applications, this importance of this atmospheric pressure. Similarly, while we have to install particular hooks on the walls, we use the suckers. And that suckers, whenever we attach that sucker with the wall particular, means what will happen? When we will press it, the air between the air sucker and the wall, it will get forced out. Hence the air pressing it from outside, okay, it will hold it firmly against the wall. So these are the simple observations which we daily encounter in our day-to-day life. So this is the importance of air pressure, or we can say the atmospheric pressure. And in the last, concept map is given. That is nothing, that is simply the outline of the whole chapter which we have discussed about both the concepts, that force and pressure. So do practice of that also in the form of flow chart. With this, thank you.